So visual search is technology that allows companies to find files in their database using shape. Up until now, people could search by text or by number, some kind of attribute, but if the target file that you're looking for is a shape that you recognize, but you can't remember the name or the keywords, you got a problem. You haven't been able to search by shape up until now, but now you can with this technology. Visual search technology takes many forms. When it comes to products and when it comes to engineering, there are three different types. The first type is for consumer goods, and that is what we call image to image. That takes a photograph and it finds a photograph. That works really well if somebody's looking for consumer goods, because there are a lot of photographs done by the marketing department, lots of photographs uploaded by users, and so there's a lot of data flowing. The second type would be 3D to 3D. That encompasses 2D drawings. So that is engineering. That's strictly within an engineering environment. And that software usually comes attached to a CAD program. So if you're a customer of this CAD supplier, they say, oh, by the way, we also have a visual search tool. Then you can use that to find 3D drawings. What that does, it allows you to avoid duplicated work. So you can start a drawing, and instead of spending a couple of days on it, you're going, I think we've made this before. And so now you can do a search, and it'll pull up any existing work that looks like that, could save you a vast amount of work. So then the third type is what is called cross-platform. So cross-platform encompasses both image to image and 3D to 3D, plus everything in between. So you can take a hand sketch and find a 2D drawing. You can take a PDF and find a 3D model. You can take a photograph and find a 3D. You can cross any of these platforms. The reason that matters is that very often the input, in other words, what are you using to search with, might be a photograph, but the file you want to find is a 2D drawing. You don't have a 2D to input in the field. You don't have a 3D drawing in the field when you're trying to identify this part. That's why crossing platforms creates great advantages for manufacturers. And in the mold making industry, there are a number of applications. You can start on the engineering and design side, where you get an inquiry in and you're saying, okay, I'm pretty sure we've made this before. You can do a visual search and pull up existing work so that you're not duplicating what you've already done. One of the greatest advantages is in the quoting process. So somebody can send an email, it's got attached files. While you're looking at the email, then the visual search software will jump in to your database and grab any shape that looks like the shape that's in the attached drawing. And within a couple of seconds, you can see everything on your screen that you've already made that looks like this. We have a customer that does a lot of quoting and uses our technology for that, and they can document about a 40% increase in profit margins since they have started using our software, simply because the speed to market that this brings. The key benefit is, I guess I'll have to repeat myself, it's speed. You can quote faster, you can find data faster, you can get the job done faster once you've gotten the business. You can get back to your clients faster if they're saying, can you make anything like this? Everything has to do with speed. Faster work means higher profit margins, end of story.